I'm really disappointed, and I didn't think that we were ready to play. Obviously, we came out and started very well. We had to be more mature in our process towards the game. The run they made before half really took the wind out of our sails, and I could tell at halftime we had a hard time kind of getting our energy level back and our emotions back, and you just can't do that. And we had a chance to really step on their throat, and we didn't do it. And we didn't do it because we quit doing the things that we did early in the game to be really good. We were really good defensively for about 12 minutes, 14 minutes. We were really good sharing the ball and creating movement on offense for about 14, 15 minutes. And then for the rest of the game, we tried it. We run a motion offense, and guys have to make decisions and plays. And our decision making wasn't very good. We tried to do a lot of stuff off one pass, and didn't make good plays. If shot goes in, they went in. Like they did against Moorhead, we looked great and everybody's happy, but they didn't. And then we got to find another way to win the game. I was real disappointed in our resolve, and our willingness to really find a way to win, which this bunch has done a pretty good job of since conference play. Just a disappointing game tonight for us. Not a disappointing effort. The kids played really hard. And at this point, I couldn't find a way to help them on offense in the second half. And, I don't think our defense was bad. We had to go the 1-3-1 a little longer we'd like to try to eliminate Gist and Mayo. So, it's a tough effort. Great kids. I feel bad for them because we had a chance to really seize some energy and excitement. We're in second place. We went up. We got a home game. Got a chance to move to 6-3, and get people excited. Hey, we're going to be right here competing for a conference championship. And now we've been there twice already. With the Jacksonville State home game was a downer. Thought we played. Right when we get to that door, being here, we're one of the best teams in this league, and we're going to show you. We have a tough performance. And they're trying, and we're trying. It's just a tough performance. We're hopefully we won't have any more of those. But I think you always have games where you play really well and the ball goes in like it did against Moorhead. And you always have some games where it doesn't, like it did tonight. And can you find a way to win anyway? And tonight we didn't.
Tell you a little bit about the run they made in the second half. It looked like they were limiting you on the boards to only one shot, and then it was going obviously on the other end.
Again, we rebounded the ball awesome in the first half. And we came out early in the second half and let them have second chance points, and that's a big no-no for us. And they were very physical, went after the glass. But I think more than anything else, we just didn't move the defense. We didn't create lanes to rebound the ball, and by moving the defense, and we didn't have enough ball movement. The ball didn't go. A lot of guys didn't touch the ball. They didn't have to guard multiple actions, which is one of our sayings is they have to make them guard multiple actions. And I think we've made one pass, and one guy tried to drive it. And we have different areas of keys on our motion to key movement, and we kind of stopped in between or took a tough shot or just got us out of rhythm. It's just it wasn't. It's nothing. They're trying to make a big time. The guys are trying to make plays, and we did some of the mistakes last time. About Thursday night, the ball went in the hole. We made tough shots. Tonight we didn't. But we have to execute a lot better than we did tonight, both offensively and defensively, for longer stretches. And that's the run they made took the wind out of our sails, and a mature team kind of gets it back and takes over the game again, and an immature team kind of stays in that mode. And we're an immature team right now, starting with the head coach, and I got to change it a little bit and get them going.
What about your offensive effort? It just looked like it just, as you said, wasn't one of those nights. Even your better shooters.
Well, we took tough shots. I think we took too quick of shots. We never moved the defense enough. We can get whatever. They got a nice 6'10" athlete at the rim. We got to drive. When they're pushing up on AJ and Hawk like they were, the rim is open. First half, we drove the rim. Even when we missed, we rebounded and stuck it back in because the movement we had before we drove it created a gap where we could rebound. Then their help comes, and we got to rebound. Now we're making one pass in the second half, and that guy's getting the same drive, except the defense is sitting between us and the rim. There's no gap. There's no 50-50 rebound or 75-25 our rebound. And we didn't, we just didn't get any of them. I mean, first half we got a lot of second chance points right at the rim. Mike Hay did a good job, and Mason did a good job. And at some point I guess I'm going to have to play those guys together, but they're both kind of the same position. And I need to get Mike more time. He's playing well. Mason's been our go-to offensive player. He had a tough night tonight, but there just wasn't enough movement. There wasn't enough ball movement. There wasn't enough player movement. We didn't make them guard multiple actions. So we're not good enough to try to make one pass and a guy make a play. We have to play better together. I thought we did that terrific the first 15, 12 minutes of the game. I thought we did terrific last Thursday night. And we still have spots tonight where we did, but we had a lot of spots where we didn't, especially when things went against us. And that's a sign of immaturity, and lack of leadership. And, things went against us, and I should have called 20 timeouts if I had them. But I can't call a timeout every play. At some point, they have to be able to learn to make decisions and react into the flow of the game and know what's a good shot and a bad shot. And tonight, we took some shots that were open, and guys can hit them, but they weren't the best shot for our team. And we spent a lot of time talking about that and role definitions, and not just one guy, several guys. Almost every guy did at some point. It's just not who we are and who we can be successful at. I know those guys know how we have to win, and they're disappointed, and they didn't mean to, and they wanted to play great. That locker room stinks right now. Those guys are head in their hands, and nobody feeling good, and coaches the same way. But bottom line is we get to do this again Wednesday, and we get to represent Tennessee Tech again, and we got a tough opponent. Every game's going to be close, and every game's going to be tough. I promise you, with Tennessee Tech's team, we can win every game on our schedule. But we are not good enough to have a subpar performance and win any game on our schedule. And those guys know that. We just got to go back to work.
If I can watch you practice this week between now and Marvin, what am I going to see?
Same things you will all the time. We are who we are. I think you always have to work on ball screen defense. Right now we are who we are. We're going to be. We work every day on closeout, box out, transition defense. We gave up transition points tonight for the first time in a long time. A couple, it was late, and we made stupid decisions in our press to just, when you're pressing late and trying to come behind, there's risk and there's calculated risk and there's crazy risk, and we made some crazy risk and gave up some easy ones on the back. But, when you shoot the ball well, everything looks good. We won 3-1, had them stymied. Number 4 hits 4 in a row. That stops the game. They stopped our run. We had them. They don't. When our kids did some good things. We just never had that offensive moment where it click, 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 click. And after the first 12 minutes. And we stopped ourselves as much as anything else, but I think they had a great defensive game plan. I think their length and their athleticism, when they came and attacked us when we drove it and we didn't make the extra pass, those things bothered us. But, a mature team takes their run and turns it back on them in the second half, and we just didn't do that.